Hello students, today we are going to start the next unit of business study, which is the staffing 6th unit of your syllabus. As we have already studied about the 5 functions of management, the management revolves around these 5 functions. The first one is the planning, second one is organizing, the third one is staffing, the fourth one is directing, the fifth is controlling. So after planning, we have already studied about the unit of planning, organizing, the third is staffing. Under the planning, different plans are formulated to achieve the objectives and goals of the organization. And under the organization, different types of activities are identified and they are grouped into a department, and the assembling of the resources and formation of different departments. The third one is the staffing. Staffing, the function, this one function is related with the manpower, with the employees. All the physical resources, land, labor, machinery are useless without the manpower. Nowadays, human assets are considered all the employees of the organization. So it's very important for an organization to hire or to appoint efficient or skilled employed as per the requirement of the job. So staffing in the large scale organization, staffing function is done by the HR department, human resource department, and all the functions, all the activities related to with the manpower or with the employees are done by the HR department. Staffing is, what is the meaning of staffing? Staffing is not only the appointing the staff, staffing is also related with the training, compensation, deciding the compensation, giving them training and development to increase their skill, to solve their grievances, their problem and suggestion, and to maintain cordial relation with the manpower. And there should be the cordial relation with the between the management and the manpower. It's very important for the smooth functioning of the organization. So staffing function is related with the human resources or manpower. Staffing is basically appointing the right skilled employee or keeping filled the position, because if there is a excess employees, the cost of the employees will increase, and if there is a understaff in the organization, the work will be hampered. So it's very important in staffing that they appoint the right people at the right post in the right time and keeping all the position filled. And we will study the different steps in the process of staffing, and all these are activities included in the concept of staffing. The first one, whenever we write down about the process of any function, we are supposed to write down all the points in sequential manner. No one points or steps should be skipped. The first one is the estimation of manpower requirement. The first of all, identified the how many employees are required and which types of skills are required and for which post. So first of all, identify that how many employees are required in the organization, and this step will be done or covered with the help of two analysis, that the workload analysis and the workforce analysis. Under the workload analysis, HR manager analyze that the how many employees as per the jobs are required in the organization. Suppose for the work 20 employees are required to complete a particular project or work, and after that he analyze workforce analysis, that means the analysis of manpower, that the how many employees are present in the organization. Suppose 20 employees are required to complete a project, 10 employees are already available in the organization, so 10 more employees will be hired by the organization. So workload analysis ki that the how many employees of which type of skills will be required, and the workforce analysis ki that after workload analysis there will be analysis of workforce ki that the how many employees are at the right time are present and the how many furthers will be required. and after that the recruitment, after doing the estimation of manpower required, that the organization has to hire or appoint 10 engineers. So after that the recruitment process, the recruitment is a positive process. The recruitment is a positive process. What is the concept of recruitment? Recruitment is basically a positive process to identify the prospective employees and to stimulate them for applying the job in the organization. Clear? Like to give the advertisement in the newspaper, to give the advertisement on the web portals, and the people will look for the vacant position and they will apply for the job. Everybody can apply, no one will be denied. That's why it's a positive process. After recruitment there is a selection process. It's a negative process. What is the meaning of selection? That the appointing right people at the right post in the right time. Suppose for the clerk post, for the accountant post, and for mechanical engineer, like there should be a BTech degree in mechanical. For accountant, that person should be CA or BCom with the tally courses. So they were under the recruitment, company get the application. After that they match the application with the requirement of the post, and the person who is not fulfilling the criteria, those will be out of the process, and then selected people will be called for the written test, interview, medical examination, and after that the suitable candidate or the right candidate or select candidate will be selected for the post. Like suppose under the recruitment there are 10 vacant posts, and under the recruitment 100 applied and 50 were not fit for the job, and the rest of the 50 were called for the interview, for the written test, for the medical examination, and after that the top 10 candidates will be selected. Now the placement and orientation. Now the selected candidates will be placed on the job and give the orientation training. What is the meaning of orientation training? It is also known as induction training. Clear? This type of training, orientation and induction training, is given to the new employees of the organization. And what is the purpose of providing induction training to the employees? To make them familiarize with the job, with the organization, with the rules and the regulation, and with the working culture of the organization. Now the next is the after placing and orientation of the employees, provide them training and development. Training is given to increase the skills, and the training is given to increase the skills of the employees as per the requirement of the job. Thus next is the performance appraisal. It will be done by the HR department, that the employees were able to achieve the objective or not, what was the performance throughout the year, and the grading will be provided them. After providing them grading, on the basis of their grading, the promotion will be done of the employees. What is the meaning of performance? Performance means upward movement of the employees with the increased salary or designation and the career planning. Clear? The next is the compensation. Compensation means deciding their wages, salary, remuneration, and the allowances and the complete package of the employees. So this was about the staffing process. Thank you.